RAG Officer. The Raising and Giving, or RAG Officer, develops fundraising opportunities for students and covers some of USU's biggest events. From raising money in freshers to hosting and organising RAD Week, they are dedicated to ensuring our RAG charities receive funds that keep their services alive.
Hello, I'm here with Ellen. So you mentioned in your manifesto that you were looking at trying to get more large-scale RAG activities open, like jailbreak. How would you envision doing that?
So I'd envision doing things like jailbreak by definitely getting all of the university involved within RAG, and I'd do that by also raising profile of RAG within the University of York. And I think a big thing at the moment is not many people know what RAG means. I've asked today, people think it's something you clean a whiteboard with or pulling somebody's hair. So I think definitely a part of that would be raising awareness of what RAG means and the fantastic work that people who already work on RAG do. And also get involved with like a high social media presence to do that as also. But also make sure that cross-campus, so using both Campus West and Campus East to hold these events, and also getting in touch with like local community organisations and stuff to really get the most amount of people involved in stuff that we can. So, yeah.
I know a lot of different societies have done their own charity raising and giving events in the past that have either gone through USU RAG or gone to a particular charity. Do you know how you would support non-college and non-university wide initiatives like that?
Yeah. Well, I think the main thing at the moment to do with that is there isn't actually a RAG officer in position. So there isn't that one person for, say, a society or a non-university thing to go to. So I think definitely being that person to be able to answer all of those questions and things like that would definitely help with that. But yeah.
Okay, and how will you work to make the communication between the societies and USU better?
I think, well, as I've just said,
Yeah.
there isn't currently a RAG member of USU in post. So I think weekly emails with college RAG officers, because I'm also Alcuin RAG officer at the moment, and there definitely isn't like a very streamlined and continuous link between USU and RAG as a college body. So I think setting up like a dedicated page or somewhere on the USU website that people can get in contact with me if I am successful, would definitely aid in that. I'd just really like to encourage communication through email, social media, lots of, yeah.
Yeah, and finally, going back to mentioning about jailbreak, is there any other large-scale events that you were considering bringing back to York or wanting to like start your own?
Yeah. Well, I definitely think that RAG Week exists, and that kind of culminates because it never really happened, because I was in first year last year during COVID, so we didn't have a proper RAG Week event. I think bringing RAG Week and bringing it back to kind of the forefront of social life at the university would definitely do that. But maybe like university-wide fashion shows or things like that, where we definitely use our space and what we already have. So yeah.
Yeah, that's really important to try and get more students just involved in doing RAG Week as a initiative rather than it just being individual spears.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we thank you very much for your interview, and we'll be throwing to the green room next.